Hi guys, welcome back to the farm. Finally, we're back to some sunny weather. It is a little bit cold, but I'll take cold and sun over the rain any day. So today we've got some of our more difficult moves going on. We are going to take this pen with our 4 youngest pigs and we need to get them moved. The 2 from Arizona, Connie and Claire, are going to go into the breeding pen, and these other 2 here are the last left that are going to go into our meat herd, and they're both across the woods, across the path. And so the little pigs aren't really used to moving around that much, like from pen to pen and going on moves, so we might have to hog panel them over there. But we're going to get them moved, and that takes off one stop for us. You can see things are starting to really green up and start looking nice. Fortunately, I don't have to mow yet, but you can see up here in this breeder pen how wet it was getting. So got some disappointing news, not bad news, but Millie came back into heat. So that means she is not bred. She was the first pig that got bred when we moved in. And not sure what's going on, but she didn't take the last time, and obviously she didn't take again this time. So we're gonna have to reassess what we want to do with Millie here. But these 4 enjoying that sun there. Nice. These 4 are going into new pens. We waited until it was a little bit warmer, so that way if they don't go into the houses at night, then it's not that big of a deal. They can sleep together and it's not so cold that it's not, you know, it won't be so bad for them. So still haven't received any eggs from the Bielefelders. I went back and looked at the dates and I realized they were a month younger than the black Australorps. So we'll just see what's going on in here today. Before we start moving pigs, they do hang out a lot in their coop. They're definitely warming up to us. They don't like when I come in and trap them here, but I have not put down the bar yet for the nesting box, but I won't put that down until I start seeing some eggs in here. And right now there have been 0 eggs. So not as concerned once I found out that they were a month younger than the Australorps. Australorps, we got 8 eggs yesterday from them. So we are getting back into some good egg production on the farm, which is always nice. Some of our customers have been very happy about that, and we as well are happy to have eggs for us. So anyway, before we get these pigs moved, our Cornish cross are a week old this week. So let's go over and check them out in the brooders, and then we'll get pigs moved. Okay, if you didn't see last video, we did go and pick up our first batch of Cornish cross chicks, and we ordered 125. We got 131. We have lost 3. It's been a week and we've lost 3. Not exactly sure why, but they sent us some extra, so that's good. But they are growing nicely, and the shavings are working out great. If you guys remember, we did the fine shavings, not the flake shavings, and they are doing well. They don't go through as much feed and water at this age, but normally in the mornings and the evenings we'll have to fill up 1 water bucket. Usually they're normally using this one here, and so that one needs to get filled up. So we lost 3, which stinks, but that kind of happens when you get Cornish. Not really sure why or what happened. Sometimes they huddle under lamps too much. I'm not saying that's what happened, but hang this up here. And here is the other batch. So 2 of them, we lost 2 from this batch and 1 from the others. So, but overall they're doing very well. Happy with them. Always exciting to see how quickly these birds grow into big old meatballs, and they are doing well. So just a 1-week-old update here on the Cornish. 7 more weeks and these guys will be in the freezer. So, and I say these guys, whenever we get our Cornish, we always order all males just because they grow bigger and faster than the females, and we like that about the males. So anyway, there's our Cornish cross update. Let's put this top back down here. You notice we did put the moving blankets on top just to help keep the heat down or in there. We same thing over here. We got down into the 20s the other night, which was not fun, but they are doing fine there in the brooder. No wind, keep that heat on them, and they are just fine. So probably gonna have to grab the kids to get these little piglets moved. So we'll run in and get them. And we're not setting up any new fences. We're just moving them in with the other two herds. And that will knock down one stop on our chores. So let's get started moving those piglets. Okay, I've got the kids out helping. Brooklyn's probably gonna be running the camera. Isaiah has the cart over there, and we need that. Where is he at? There it goes. So he's gonna have food, so we're gonna put in food into the pens that we're taking these pigs, so the larger ones will not come out, and we can open up the door and get these, or open up the fence and get these other pigs in. So not sure which two I'm gonna get first. We've got Connie and Claire going to the breeder pen, and then our ginger and white pig going to the meat pen. So told him just to park the cart over there, and whoever comes with us first, we'll decide which pen we go to first. So I'm gonna grab the hog panel. Don't know if we'll be able to get two of them in here at one time, but we'll do our best. So let's get going. Okay, with everybody helping, that was quite an easy move. We got Connie and Claire in here, and all these pigs have been in here for a little bit now, and they'll be getting ready to move to the other side in the woods. We've got these guys occupied with some feed, and now they're not gonna do much. These pigs are not gonna put up a fight, so they're gonna explore this area. And like I said, day or two, we'll be moving everybody anyway, but I just wanted to get them in here because the next move will probably be right next door, so it'll be an easier move. So these two girls are looking good. Remember, we got Connie and Claire, and they're the newest breeders on the farm. Here comes here comes Betty White. Probably say hi to me, not really them. Yeah, see, they don't really mind. Whenever you've got younger pigs in with older pigs, the older pigs will just kind of get them out of the way if they want them out of the way, but there's never really a fight or anything. The younger pigs are normally scared of the older ones, so it's really not a issue like when you put boars together. Even if you put boars, looks like Cal sees a squirrel. So anyway, we've got 12 pigs in here now. Two new ones are even going to take some of the snack. Might as well since they're over here. But that was quite an easy move. Had our help. That makes it a lot easier. So these pigs will do good. We're going to get this fence turned on. They'll be able to explore. This goes back a couple 100 feet back in there, so there's plenty of room. And they may be a little nervous. We've got to get their feed bowls. We'll bring another water bowl over here. That will give us 4. That will be plenty for everybody. So just got the other 2 meat pigs, and that gives us 1 less stop for chores. So that is an awesome thing. So let's go get the other 2 pigs. Okay, went without hiccup, besides getting shocked by the fence, but other than that, we are good. These 2 little pigs, Sissy was telling me, or Brooklyn, sorry. Brooklyn was telling me that they are sisters from Jelly Bean. I know she remembers more of that than I do. So they're in here with the rest of the meat herd. A lot of people ask, what makes your meat herd? Well, a lot of these are gilts that didn't quite meet our standard for registering, or maybe just didn't get sold. So we need our meat for our markets, we need meat for our family, so that is kind of how we work our meat herds. So anyway, 2 more added. We've got their bowls, feeders ready. They will get used to this group very quickly, and it's not a big issue adding these little ones. So they're doing good. We waited, like we said a couple videos ago, to when it wasn't so cold in the evenings, just in case they decide not to go on the pigloo. These pigs have not seen a pigloo before, but they'll just follow the other pigs. You can see they're a little leery of these big pigs. They haven't been around big old pigs, I guess, besides their next door neighbors up there with Tuck and the other breeding pen. But Chatty Cathy is the boss here. She's getting everybody out of the way. It's not quite feed time, but we just used that feed, so we were able to get the 2 little ones in. So that was today's big chore. We've knocked off 1 stop. Anytime you can get rid of a stop, it always makes your life easier with chores. So we checked out the Bielefelders earlier in the video. We'll end this video here with the Australorps and kind of show you what type of eggs, size. They're getting a little bit bigger, and how many. There's probably some in here laying right now, but man, they look, I know you can't really pick it up on the camera, but when that sun hits these birds, it looks like I see an egg outside of the nest. This can happen as well with new layers, trying to find where to go. Maybe you can see those greens on there, but looks like somebody was eating and made a deposit right by the feeder here. So there's 1 egg. Let's see what else we've got back here. There you go. All right, let's see what we got. The other day, Brooklyn and I were collecting eggs, and there was a chicken in the nest box. And we kicked it out of the nest box, and I thought it looked sick. It was squatting down low. Looks like we've got 5 so far. It was squatting down low, and we went to go catch it because we wanted to make sure everything was okay with it. And it started running around the pen, squatted down low, and laid an egg. So everything was fine with it. It just wasn't finished in the nest box before we kicked it out. So we've only got 5 so far. Make sure there's none in here. Don't see any. We'll close that back up, and we'll pick those up during chore time. So 5 eggs, a little bit bigger than the first ones we collected, but it is nice to finally be getting some eggs again. So anyway, guys, we hope your week is going well. Appreciate you guys following us along as we get these pigs moved into new pens, and we'll see you on the next video.